We bought this £300 microcar with the plan in our head to turn it into a micro Lancia Delta Integrale, but we've got to work out how to do it.
I asked Nick and Owen if they would gamble £100 and their answer was...
Yeah, go on then.
So we made the drive up to Colchester to go and collect our Microcar Virgo. So I wedged myself in it to get it onto the recovery truck to get it back to the workshop, where we changed the battery and gave it some fresh fuel.
Yeah, it didn't like that.
Then we went on our maiden voyage with 4 people over 6 foot with a total of about 440 kilograms, and it didn't go too badly. But now we need to work out how to get this microcar from this to this, an iconic caricature version of a Lancia Delta Integrale.
Welcome to Piper Cams and Exhausts. For the last 60 years, they have been manufacturing performance camshafts, cam followers, pulleys and exhausts, bringing motorsport winning success to your pride and joy. Head to their website now for more information or follow them on their socials.
Right, we are in a double cold Kent Carcraft tonight. We have got Mr. Edgar with us to talk about what route we are going to go in building this car. Now, there's a load of options, tons of them, and we're going to talk about them to you and what you as an audience think we should do. Or if you know anyone that will actually help with ideas or being able to create parts, then we will have a chat later. I think the best route of going with this is 3D printing.
That would be great. The thing is, with 3D printing, it takes a hell of a long time. I mean, a wing like that, you're looking maybe 7-day print.
So we know that we've got to totally modify this front end.
Yeah.
Because that's going to have to come up and then across and more flat at the front. Now with the 3D printing, luckily Matt is working for 3D printers and he's going to have a chat with his boss to come down and 3D scan it to see what he actually thinks and see if it's possible, and he may even jump on board to help. But we want to bring these videos to you quickly and we want to get as involved as we can. 3D printing, best option.
Oh, it'd be great.
Second option, cardboard.
Cardboard aided design.
Which is going to be building it more by eye than it is by printing or cutting. It's going to be done by eye. We can, with that, which is a great option for us as a channel, because we can start doing, just start doing it.
We do it ourselves.
We can do it ourselves.
We can take ownership.
Exactly. We could start doing it. We can get some expanding foam, put it on, work out where the cardboard can sit, tape it up, do all of this.
Yeah.
That's a good option.
Self-tapping screws.
Self-tapping screws. We can start that pretty sharpish and actually start getting a bit of shape out of it. Next option. We have been given, you'll remember Phil, the horse dentist, who had a F-170 pickup truck where basically he put an old American truck on a chassis, a self-built chassis of a 370Z, and all 370Z running gear. Now, he is a fabricator. He has reached out and said, I love the car, I want to be able to help. He reckons we can go up to him and we can make the metal panels, get the metal panels done, and then fiberglass the panels. Now, that is a big job.
Big job.
Because the metal panels aren't replacing the fiberglass panels. So we need to make the fiberglass panels out of the panels that we make. So it's a long process, but we could take it there for a week, 2 weeks, and actually get it complete bottom side, but then we need to do bumpers and stuff like that, grills and everything else. So that is another option. Yes. So the cardboard route means we can start in 3 days.
We could use a projector. We put like a white sheet or some cardboard on the car.
Yep.
Get a projector of the scanned image, of the finished rendered image.
Yep.
And then shine out on top of the car to give us reference points.
We're going to get the car scanned, and then I'm getting that scan. I'm sending it to a guy that I know that is then going to create the render of the car, and then we work off the render. As we said, the big problems are the front doesn't slope down on an Integrale. It does not slope down. Flat, yeah. The benefit with this car is it's space framed.
Yep.
So whatever we do make, we can make brackets off certain things to go in certain places.
Engine's nice and low as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Now, obviously, the engine's going to change. That will be coming at some point. But the bonnet is going to be like that.
there.
But it's going to be dead flat, come down, and then that wing's going to have to match up. As I said with here,
Really big issue, really.
we're going to have to cut this roof.
To create an angled seat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the Integrale,
So, no, I'm going to show you. The Integrale will be here.
yeah, the Integrale window actually finishes about there.
Well, no, because that's a 4-door. This is a 2-door. What we're doing, because we need the wheel base of this car.
Yeah, but the wheel look goofy if you.
No, because there's not much overhang. So you'd be looking at something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's then your new seat pillar there.
So the inside window.
Take that out, fully.
So
Yeah.
the inside window, which I was trying to tell you in the first place.
It won't be that. Because what you'll
Why
then
not?
do is the inside window has a grille, right? Which you would make like that. You'd make the grille.
Yeah,
fit
but
there.
on the Integrale, that window lines up with that.
But there's also a door there.
Yeah,
The door isn't there anymore.
but if you're making something short,
Yeah.
you've got to mimic what you're.
The difference is because it goes like this,
Should we get a?
because look, if I show you, that goes down at that angle.
Yeah.
That means that this has got to go further down than the front, because we're going to be building the arches off of that.
Yeah.
Right.
So then that will make that line
Integrale.
straight. Because if we move this
Okay.
piece to where you want it to go, there,
Hold on.
yeah. Look at the window. We've got that,
Yeah.
and then that,
Yeah. Well,
which is not going to be that,
They look goofy.
that.
No, but you're talking about the outside of the tape mat, not the inside.
Lancia Integrale.
You're talking about that, aren't you, Steve?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not
Look,
talking
The
about
outside
this.
of the tape.
Okay.
Not the triangle
Look,
piece.
I know we're talking about windows, yeah, but that's what I'm trying to say. That is the end of your window. That's your window, is it?
Yeah.
So this is your window,
Yeah.
but that window does not match up with
Yeah, but
the
we're,
middle.
once we come down here,
Yeah.
yeah,
What, you're going to put
We-
the wheel here?
no sausage, we cut into that and come across. Where that wheel is, yes, I get that.
It's halfway across, that's what you're saying.
This
yeah.
is a 2-door.
Yeah.
We're going to have to
okay, then.
squish it a bit
We
more.
are going to have to squish it.
You can't go to there, because I think it will look odd.
Yeah, the roof's got to be cut from here.
3-door Lancia Integrale.
Because
Yeah,
where
see
that
how it's
is,
back?
that comes over the back of the wheel.
Yeah.
So that,
No. Look.
That bit is way back there, yeah. It's more in line with that tip there.
This is going to be the Michael.
this is the prick.
This
is the prick.
Yeah.
Why don't we wait till the scan comes back
Yeah.
and go from there?
That's the only way that we're going to do it, from the scan and the render,
I mean-
but we are not
I mean-
going all the way there.
Well, you putting your foot down.
Yes.
That sounds like
Right,
Yeah, we
so
are not.
with you going straight, so with that angle,
Stop
with
taking. Stop taking.
yeah, but
stuff
with
off.
that
I'm
angle, we've just got to lower the back down further than the front.
I'm just getting it in line.
The trouble is, you're doing this, but wait until we get the. Look at girls brigade.
He's got a seatbelt on.
Yeah. Let's wait until we get the render, and then we can go from there.
This is what I mean. It's stressful as.
It's not.
everything.
This is.
everything.
This is. No. This is. This is. I wish I never even thought of it.
We want it to be so precise. We don't want to do a shit job of it.
Yeah, but we don't. You've got to bear in mind, the car is not a Lancia Delta.
Yeah, it is.
This isn't.
It's not a Lancia Delta. It's a microcar.
You need to bit of vision.
Oh, he's got a vision.
I've got a vision, but it ain't having a window that is like that.
Okay.
It's having a window. We're still
I
going to
think
keep
I've hit
the
a
car.
bit of a
The
spot
car
here.
is coming from there,
Okay. All right.
roughly.
Okay.
It could be the cut, right? Have a look. Come around here.
All right.
It could be the cut.
Yeah.
It's like that. Right? It could be a little bit sharper. It could
Maybe-
be sharper, or it could be that. It could be that. It could be that. It could be any of that. It could be that. And then we could maybe, just add a little bit of that. And then we could just add a bit of that there. And then we've got the cuts. That is a Lancia Delta Integrale.
It's gone full class.
No, it's a micro car.
Yes.
Fucking micro car that we've got to try and make look like.
It's not a micro car, it's just a micro car, actually.
No, it's actually a Microcar Virgo.
All right.
Micro car, all one word.
HSE, bruv. It's
Metallic,
got alloys.
and metallic paint.
Exactly that. The issue, this is our issue. So anyway, audience, please comment down below because you can see the debate we're having. I wouldn't want to know what you're thinking at home, thinking, what are they fucking debating about? It's bloody easy. This is how you do it. Put it in the comments. Let us know because that will be the easiest thing in the world.
Wheelgate. Where should the wheel be?
No, this is Delta Gate. Wheelgate.
Part 2, scan. Transition.
The next day, Matt's boss, Dan from Surface Scan, came down to give the car its first scan.
All right, so the time has finally come for the little car to get scanned, and I'm here with Dan from Surface Scan. That rhymes. And you've already placed some polka dots around the car. Why is that?
The target markers are to allow me to move the tracker. The tracker will track my hand movements in the end.
Okay.
But I can move the tracker around the car.
Gotcha.
And it knows, they're like reference points. It knows where it is.
And you also said you've seen some pictures of it, but it's much smaller than you actually anticipated.
It's much smaller.
Yeah.
Yeah, much smaller.
And we've been 4 up in this. We drove up and down the street.
Okay.
It was interesting, to say the least.
Yeah, I can imagine.
And then what's the goal for today then?
The goal is to capture the data, create an STL file, and then you're going to send it off to your guy to do the CAD files.
Cool. And then I can build a 3D model from there.
We can build a 3D model off of the car,
Yeah.
and then we can print the panels from there.
Exciting. So I'll leave you to do your scanning then, and then we'll catch up at the end and we'll see how we got on.
Perfect. Lovely.
Thanks, Dan.
Let's do it.
So first things first, you're going to use the big scanner over here, which I'll walk over to now. Oh, the tracker, sorry. Yeah. Right, okay. So you can use that.
First to capture the markers on the car.
Yep.
Then after that, we'll go to the handheld scanner.
Yep.
And then the handheld scanner will be tracked by this.
Okay, cool.
If you've never seen a 3D scan done, it is really impressive. Now what he's doing now is put the stickers on the car and he's doing the first marker map for the car.
So marker map's done, you say?
Yeah, marker map's done.
And now you're going to use the handheld.
Now I'm going to use the handheld scanner to capture the data.
Oh, wow. Oh, no way. So it's like painting it. And then over here, check that out. That's really cool. Wow, look at that, look. In real time.
Yeah, that's live.
How much was this scanner, Dan?
50,000.
Brand new.
Wow. Marvel, eat your heart out. And is this the first car you've scanned? No, you've scanned a few.
Lots of cars, yeah.
Smallest car you've ever scanned?
Smallest car I've ever scanned.
Yeah, I'm reaching for something. Oh, I can't believe how much detail you get. That's amazing.
Microns, not millimetres.
Oh, hello. Here he is.
Sorry, I've had a bit of a day of it. I've been doing Priuses. Look, I've got one burnt wrist because I did a silly. I shouldn't have been at work today.
Do you know what I like about you, though?
Always jolly.
You don't go on about
No,
it.
don't go on about it. I'll let you know exactly what's going on. I am not great.
Look at this.
This is fancy, isn't it? Look at that.
So
A
currently,
nice reflection off the shop.
Yeah,
light in
that's
there.
always good, isn't it?
Love
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Love that.
so this is after this. We got to get a CAD file made up and then start accurately. That's easy for me to say.
Yeah.
Designing the Lancia Delta onto the body.
Off of a 3D scan. If you'd have said to someone 15 years ago, "Oh, we're going to make body kits using a camera," they go, "What? This is."
And it's cheap as well. How much do you reckon? Ballpark figure.
10 grand for that, whatever he's using.
Times that by 5.
Wow, I'm not surprised because look at it, it's fantastic, isn't it?
This is what
Do you know, it looks like a 90s rave video, that's what it looks like.
this is what
What I like is even the hand scanner looks mega, doesn't it?
Yeah, because I suppose if you've got to put it in something to get
Yeah.
the interior of something.
Yeah.
The scanner is actually forged carbon fibre.
Cast and flies.
And after a little bit of time, he got all the detail in place, but just look at it. It is absolutely incredible what this machine can do. And in no time, the file was ready to have a look at.
So you've scanned the car.
done it.
Yeah. You happy with the overall coverage?
Happy. Yeah, really happy. Yeah.
And you've shown me very briefly the outcome of that then. So, in that, what's the micron meters it went down to?
It's accurate to about 20 to 50 microns. So
It's insane.
it's really accurate. It's really
accurate.
precise.
You even mentioned off camera that if someone was to walk past it or to close a door
you
and it
shut-
would
yeah.
distort it.
It would deform a panel and that would show up.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Well, we'll show you a little bit behind here. So this is it now. It's been scanned. I've got some B-roll with this as well, but
So
the
you
level
can
of detail.
Yeah, I mean, it won't capture the glass.
Sure.
What you can see inside that's the inside of the car, fabric panels and stuff like that. Obviously the headlights it won't necessarily capture.
Yeah, that's so cool, man.
So we'll clean this data up, we'll align it to a well coordinate system, and then that'll be ready for your CAD guy.
Well, this is a big step because this has been, a couple of weeks we've been talking and all the rest of it. So, yeah, it's a massive step for us in getting the Lancia project off the ground. So, really do appreciate your time.
Lovely, look forward to
Make
seeing
sure,
you.
are you on social media?
We're on social media.
Yeah, a surface scan.
Surface scan, yeah.
Check them
us
out. If you want anything scanned or you want anything 3D printed, these are the guys to go to.
We'll do it.
So we have come down, well, I have come down to Kaaimans International, where we get to see an actual Lancia Delta Integrale Martini liveried, which we want, but I've come here to find out the correct details of what we need to do. So the biggest problem I think we have is here. Obviously the little microcar goes like that. This goes like that. So I think we are going to have to somehow cut the roof and then make a new boot for it. We could probably adapt this little grille here as an extra bit, but that's going to work. I do really want them wheels, but different offset so it comes out quite wide. Don't know yet, may go turbo fans, that's one thing. Gonna have to find door handles like this because that's another issue. The door handles are on the side like a Renault 5, these have that. So whether we go to that much detail, I would like to think we would. So we may do that. The car itself that we're going to be building is going to be bucket seated and it is going to be rally-esque, like spare wheel in the back and what have you, but there is going to be a motorbike engine. Everyone keeps putting comments in the videos, motorbike engine, motorbike engine, motorbike engine. We are going to do it. Whether it's in the front or the back, we don't know. I think it'd be better being rear-wheel drive. Next thing, there is a roof scoop-ish, so you've got little flaps. We will put a roof scoop in it. Another thing, actually, these lights. Do we put these lights on the car, or do we get some, leave them off the car and sometimes put them on the car? I don't know. But the biggest issue is making this a lot smaller and a lot wider, and I don't know how we're going to do that. So there is still a few opportunities. Obviously we've had the car scanned. We could 3D print it. We could metal work it and then make fiberglass molds of it, or I don't know, get some expanding foam and try and cut it. You're nodding, yeah. But that's where it's going to go wrong. One arch is going to be up here and the other arch is going to be down here, and it's just not going to look right. If I'm looking at it, there's loads of problems of how we're going to do it. The lights are going to be too big for the microcar, so we're going to have to find smaller and even smaller. Things like the grille and the light holders, I guess that's going to be a better option, a 3D print. Wings have to be a lot bigger on the microcar. I still think that's a little bit too slim. Bonnet vents, easy, that's a 3D print. Plastic windows, that's fine, we're going to do that, yes. Fire extinguishers, will we need one? I don't know. But roll cage, definitely do, whether it's plastic or if it's real, again, don't know. Spoiler is the cool thing, because I think that's going to make a big difference, because some of these you can make higher. Now this is a recce car, so this isn't a WRC car, but it has done rallies. It was a Lancia dealer car, I believe, that used to go out on stages. So it is still a rally car. There is still a fuel cell in the boot. Rear end is just this whole bit is going to be difficult. I think it's possible. How? I don't know. Cutting a roof? Never done it before. And other than that, yeah, it's going to be. I think it's going to be a mix of the metalwork 3D parts, 3D printed parts, and us doing it. But the biggest scare for me, it's not scare because it's a £300 car, but it's cutting the roof to try and get some sort of slope on it to do that. What a gorgeous bit of kit. It is right up my street. And we're going to make a miniature version of this. But what I want, because whatever happens with this, I don't know. Because it's only just come in at Kaaimans International. And I got told about it straight away by the chief holder of cameras, which is Meg. And I had to come here and have a look at it just to see where the difficulties lie. And I think the biggest difficulties that we're going to have is this rear part here. But other than that, it is just a stunning bit of kit. It's always wicked to be round an Integrale, and seeing one now, we've got that plan in our head, is something special. I would advise you all to Give us whatever you think we should do in the comments below, because you always do anyway, but just throw as much ideas as you can in the comments below. We will read them, we will debate them, but other than that, like, share, subscribe, hit the bell where you can, and follow this build, because it is going to be incredible.
Take it away, feeling too good to me. Chilling all day, all in your space is where I wanna be. Here in this room, what did you do? I just can't get enough. Too caught up in your love.